Good morning, friends. Yesterday I pulled the Three of Wands. So I did some research last night and this morning, and oops, the research is underneath the light. Sorry. Okay. No, research is not underneath the light anymore. Okay, I want to show you the card that I pulled along with, oh, yeah. So I was using my Native American deck, which, the Three of Wands has the red-tailed hawk underneath it. Which is interesting because the Rider Waite deck, the colors are very similar in it, just like they're supposed to be. I mean, all other tarot tarot, even if they're like really different, like this one, still have similar, he's got a red cloak on with gold. See, gold. And then the staves or the wands are like two on the viewer's left, or the viewer's right, and one on the viewer's left. So there's a lot of similarities. So this deck is by Jean Marie Herzel. So I did a lot of reading in that one. So what I came up with, Three of Wands draws our introspection. It's our perspective, it's our focus and planning. We are perched at an excellent, when we pull this card, it means that we are perched at an excellent vantage point to survey the scene of our lives and observe what is unfolding when it comes to our experience. Here we see from this lofty perspective our creative journey, because the wands are our creative body or our will. We must take time to cultivate our inner resources and enrich our connection to the infinite power of the universe at hand. In this way, we will experience the fullness of opportunity that lays before us. The Three of Wands beckons us to be still and watch our inner resources in action while we create our reality. So it's about manifesting our reality. The red-tailed hawk is widely distributed through North America, which is probably why it was picked for this Native American deck. It can live in a variety of habitats and meadows and so high elevation forests, lowland meadows, and even deserts. So it's a very adaptable bird. It's a member of the genus Duide, which is a group of medium-sized raptors with broadly shaped bodies and broad wings. So the large hawks are like the eagles, and the small hawks would be like the peregrine falcon. But the red-tailed hawk, with its rusty little tail, it's a real dense bird. It's a real dense bird with a real big wingspan. It would probably fuck you up if you found it. Its distinguishing characteristic is red rusty tail, which is why it's so named. The hawk, with its keen sense of observation, is believed to have a strong visionary powers. I am actually a hawk or a falcon in Native American, astrological. I was born in the year of the hawk or the falcon. Is also associated with patience and remembrance to the power to surrender to the guidance of spirit. So it is a very spiritually connected animal. Other hawk symbolism includes illumination, watchfulness, and clear insight. These are all qualities that aid us in awakening to the opportunities and in learning how to view life from a higher perspective, like the bird views life from a higher perspective. the hawk guides us in our quest to fulfill our soul's higher purpose. So look to the hawk when you are feeling like, you know, you do need some guidance from either your spirit guides or ancestors or God himself. And so we also see on this card the common apple right there. So the treasure apple tree has traveled the world with people. Many varieties have been developed from the common apple, which is native to southeastern Europe and Central Asia. But it's planted everywhere now. It was introduced in North America by early settlers and naturalized throughout the continent. The apple is generally considered a blessing, a symbol of beauty and the bounty life provides. The apple blossom, just the flower, indicates the promise of good fortune and wonderful things to come. So we wonder, you know, what was the apple a symbol for in, like, Snow White when the witch gave her the apple? That was a very, very trickster move. The apple also is a symbol of creativity, which we can observe as we watch the miracle of the barren tree coming into bloom. Insects pollinate the blossoms, ensuring that later the tree becomes laden with luscious fruit. And, like, if you guys saw, like, the witch, you know, they're, like, so excited to find the apple tree. So I think, hey, baby, it like when you think of coal or lots of fruit being in, like, for, like, people's stockings for treasure. Like, fruit was like candy back in the day, and it still is. It's very, very full of sugar. If, like, you know, vegetarians and vegans are thinking they can just live off fruit, it's not a good idea. It symbolizes fruitful riches, manifesting the inside and the creative process. Okay, I got a dog right here that is being a baby. He is being a baby. So the hermetic virtue, established strategy, it's planets ruling deacon sun. Zodiac is 10 to 19 degrees Aries. Planetary glyph, Sun. Zodiacal glyph, Aries. Zodiacal major in the deck is the Emperor is associated with this card. The dates are March 31st to April 10th. So this card includes my birthday, which is April 2nd. In the Picatrix, it's a woman with only one wet leg, dressed in green. The signification is high nobility and leadership. Agrippa's picture is a woman outwardly clothed with a red garment, underneath white, like, spreading across her feet. The signification is nobleness, highborn, greatness, and dominion. The number associated with this card is obviously 3. The geometric forms is triad, triangle, plane. The number correspondences is the Holy Trinity, the Mother, the Maiden, the Crone, and then just Trinities itself. So, you know, when I say Holy Trinity, of course I'm talking about God, the Holy Spirit, and Jesus. So the Tree of Life, Sephira, is the letters Bina. The Tree of Life world is Atzilith. The color associated with the number on the Tree of Life is crimson, just like we have the rusty-tailed, and the red garmented in the Rider Crimson Way, or the Rider Waite Smith. Crimson Rider Waite. Rider Waite Smith. So, types of deities associated with it are the Mother and Chthonic goddesses and time. Papoose dialect, equilibrium of commencement. Number signification, collaborate, community, manifestation, action, movement. So, the general meaning in the Rider Waite Smith is freedom, adventure, travel abroad. It can indicate hard work, paying off, success, and happy with your choice or outcome of your situation. Also signifies foresight and forward planning, moving forward, growth, exploration. So all the same things that we said in, just with the hawk, just being able to have foresight, being able to see things from a bird's eye view. It's exciting. It's an exciting card. It's a good card. It's a basic meaning. It's an image of an entrepreneurial spirit, yearning of golden fulfillment, the art of being connected with the world, feeling at home in every part. 2 wands behind him, a warning against unconscious drives and motives that exercise their influence unnoticed. With the face turned away, a warning against fleeing to the front. The solution: look at your situation in the face. Try to see things for what they are. Don't allow, whatever sounds good to really drive your influence or drive what you do. So spiritual, what's going on there? What has it got to do with you? Think about that. And as the card of the day, sort out what you want to achieve. What are others expecting of you? What are your actions bringing about? Truly, are they bringing about what you want them to bring about, or are your actions going unnoticed? Who is waiting for you? Where are you heading? So just really get things organized, in your life. What do you want? Where do you want to be in 5 years? It's just a sign to maybe take a step back, take a bird's eye view, look at the big picture, and make sure that what you're doing now speaks to where you want to be in the future. Love and relationships, don't wait to be picked up. Make the first move. Take time for yourself and what really matters. For success and happiness, expand your horizons. The will to put you and your potential into a new perspective. So just like I said, the bird's eye view thing, all of that. So I also wanted to read from my favorite book, this animal frequency book about the falcon. Well, maybe that's it for now. And when I draw the falcon, because he's in there, he's in my animal decks, we'll do that. So, thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed. I did do quite a bit of research on that, so I'm really happy with how my work came out. So I hope you are too. All right. Bye, guys. See you later.